Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For this video I am going to be doing 3 spring or summer DIYs that I'm super excited about. I really love how all 3 of them turned out. They all fit my home decor style so perfectly, and I'm just really all in all happy with how all 3 of them turned out. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below. And if you do like them, I will definitely make more because I love doing DIYs and I love crafting and just making things fit my style more. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, let's just get right on into it. So I'm starting off with this sign that I got at Dollar Tree. I really liked how the sign looked already, and I really liked what it said, so I'm not going to do a whole lot to it. I am going to take my sanding block, and as you can see on the edges, like the paper kind of overlapped and looked really funny, so I'm just going to take my sanding block and sand all around the edges and just make it nice and smooth. And now I'm just going to take this apple barrel paint in the color Dolphin Grey, light mocha, and then this one from Dollar Tree from Art-Time in the color black, and I'm just going to kind of mix all those together and really dry brush little strokes on there. And my little hair flip, I have no idea why I did that like that, but I'm just going to kind of just make it look more worn and weathered. I'm really wiping off most of the paint from my brush and then just dry brushing it onto the sign. And if you guys hear any voices or music or, you know, any other noise in the background, we have a lot going on in our house right now. We just got a new wall mount for our TV, and Corey is in the process of putting it up, and he's got the music going and the kids are all being loud, and there's not going to be a more peaceful time to do this video right now. So anyway, so I'm just taking this really pretty blue burlap that I got from Dollar Tree. This color is the color that I have sporadically throughout my house, and I'm just making a really big bow, and then I'm taking some twine that I also got from Dollar Tree, and I am wrapping that around the center of the bow. And I do wrap a lot of it. I wanted it to be pretty big. And then I'm just trimming the backs of the bow so it doesn't stick out. This color blue, it's like a Tiffany blue, and it's the color of my record player, and it's just, I have little touches of this color throughout my house and I really like it. It's like the accent color that I like. And now I'm just making some tails for the bow, and this was the easiest way that I found to do the bow. If you know an easier way to do this, then by all means do it how you like. And Tony, not being creepy at all. But yes, I just hot glued the tails onto the back, and now I am hot gluing the bow to the bottom of the sign. And now I'm just trimming the ends of the tails so that they come to little points. I know there's a name for it. If you guys know the name of it, let me know in the comments down below. I can't remember, but oh, I also, the twine that came with it, it hung funny on the door, so I just took it out, and then I just hot glued it, and you can kind of see the hole where it used to be, and I just hot glued it on either side so that it would hang flat on my door, because the way that it was before, when I would try to hang it up, it would turn. And so now I'm just I burned the twine that's on the bow and then the hanger. So this project I really loved. I'm taking this cutting board that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm peeling the sticker off first, and now I'm taking the same colors that I used for the sign, and I am dry brushing that all over the cutting board. I really loved how this one came out. This one was probably my favorite. But I'm just making it look really worn, and that's how it looks when I'm all done. And the other side is gonna stay blank, so if I decide to do something with the other side, I still can. So now I'm taking this pot holder. I really loved the image that was on this pot holder. It was so cute. And I was just going to take my seam ripper and rip the seams out. And I did it this way. You could just take scissors and cut it, but I wanted to save the back of the pot holder in case I needed it. So I just used scissors because I couldn't find my seam ripper. And now I am just going to take a utility knife and cut nice straight edges on the image that I cut out. I did get this idea from another YouTuber. Mine is a little bit different than hers, but if I can find her video, I watch so many DIYs that it's probably going to be hard. But if I can find her video, I will link her in the description box below because, like I said, I did get this idea from another YouTuber. She did a similar thing where she used a pot holder and did the same technique. So now my silly face trying to find what paintbrush I want to use. I'm so goofy. I don't know why I do the things that I do. But I'm just going to put a generous amount of Mod Podge on the cutting board, and I'm going to spread it out nice and evenly. And then I'm going to lay the image on there, and I'm flattening it out with a card. I did mine more towards the bottom because I want to add a bow to the top. You can do yours however you like. And then I'm going to put another very generous amount on the top of the image and then spread it out evenly. And I'm going to set that to dry while I start working on the next project. These 3 little jars were, they held mushrooms. I got them from Kroger. And then the larger ones held gravy from Kroger. And so for the little jars, I'm taking the apple barrel paint in the color Daffodil, I want to say. And I do end up doing 2 coats of each color. And Akasia's over there making a burlap bow for me for something else. You do want to let these dry, since it's glass, you do want to let these dry completely in between coats. And then for the larger ones, I'm going to use this color in Aquamarine. It's the same pretty blue color as the bows that I'm using. This color, once it dried, it was a bit darker than the bows, but I still loved it. So now that this is all dry, I'm letting the jars dry, and I'm going to go back to this. I'm going to take the bow that Acacia made for me, and I'm going to hot glue that. Oh, I'm going to burn the twine. I do go overboard when I burn the twine because I like the dark burnt look that it gives it. You don't even have to do that part if you don't want to. And then I'm just hot gluing it to the top of the image. And then I'm going to take another piece of twine in the length that I want, and I'm going to use that for the hanger. And I'm just going to loop it through the hole and tie it in a knot. And then I'm going to take a lighter to the twine, and then that's it. So back to these, I'm just marking where I want to glue them. I did the 2 big ones in the back and the 3 little ones in the front, and for the sake of the video, it's just hot glue, but I did end up going back and using a mixture of E6000 and hot glue. These stickers that I'm using from Dollar Tree, I painted the words welcome and spring with antique white because I really wanted the color to pop out, and I put welcome spring on the taller jars, and then I put plant, bloom, and grow on the smaller jars. And I originally just left them black, but in the end I didn't like the black. It just didn't fit well with the rest of the project, so I ended up taking the antique white and kind of just dabbing the paintbrush over the black stickers and then kind of patting it with my finger. You'll see what I mean in a minute. And I really liked the way that it looked after that. And this is what it looked like after I got the stickers on. And now I am taking twine and I'm putting it around the tops of all the jars. I do a good amount, but I did want to leave some color at the top of the jar, so I made sure to do that with each jar. But like I said, I did do quite a bit around each jar. And then of course I took a lighter to all of the twine on each jar. And again, I'm so sorry if you hear a lot of noise in the background. There's just so much going on, and with me working and everything, I just couldn't. I've been wanting to do this. I've had this video filmed for weeks, and I've been wanting to get it up, and there's just not going to be a better time than now. But this is them all finished. I really, really love how they all came out, and I really love the pop of color and how they all kind of go together. The flowers I also got from Dollar Tree. You can put whatever you like in yours. The jars I ended up putting in my dining room. The cutting board is hanging up in my kitchen, and the sign is hanging on my front door. And that's it for these 3 DIYs. So I hope you guys enjoyed those 3 DIYs. If you do, make sure you let me know in the comments down below and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot, and also it tells me that you guys like them and makes me want to make more for you guys. So yeah, I guess that's it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.